Friends, hello everyone. I will never stop repeating that when you, while engaged in your work, are thinking about money, there is a high chance that your activity, what you are doing, is actually for someone else, for another client, so to speak. After all, we live in a society, and some of us are clients who place orders, while others are performers who fulfill what the client requests. This is a normal situation. Maybe it's bad, maybe it's good, but we live in such a world. That's just how things work here. So friends, if you put money first, believe me, no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do for your client, things will turn out poorly for you. The reason is that your priorities are completely different. I'm not just saying these words for no reason. It's because I myself am involved in this field, in the dental technology and dentistry field. And when I started working, I noticed myself that when I put money first, I don't think about solving the problem. I didn't think about how to make it comfortable, how to do it right, how to make it so the person would like it. I was thinking about where I would spend that money. Strange thoughts, right? But when you start earning decent money for your work, when you get a bit more than you used to get, you inevitably start thinking about where to spend it, especially at first when you still haven't gotten used to good earnings. And I caught myself thinking that I was working with a person and my work is of an individual format. I have a personalized approach to each person. And I noticed that I was thinking about where I would spend the money later. You get what I mean, right? But once I really got burned by this. I made a dental prosthesis for someone, a dental technical construction, and it turned out that it didn't suit him. He couldn't walk properly with it, couldn't use it normally, and it was precisely at such moments that I started to realize that something needed to change in life, that I needed to change my approach. And then I decided to delve deeper into the essence of the problem. We discussed the amount with the person. I understood how much he would pay, and I realized that money is money, but it should be put in second place. First, you need to think about solving the actual task, about solving the real problem. I started to get to the heart of the problem. I began to figure out how, technically, I could make it so that it would be good for him. And what do you think? What do you think, my friend? The most interesting thing is that I finally managed to create a type of construction that very few people in the world of dentistry make. Let me say right away, very few people do this because most doctors, most dentists are used to working according to established routines, the old-fashioned way, so to speak. They make those constructions that have already stood the test of time, that have already been tried by other doctors over the past 10 to 20 years. In other words, most people don't want to use their brains to invent something new, because why bother? Well, unfortunately, that's the state of dentistry at the moment. Everyone works with old technologies, or rather, that's not quite right. I'm talking about technologies. Yes, there are new materials, but the principles of construction, the principles themselves, you see, are old. No one wants to change the principles because those are too fundamental. Would you say that's true? It's already stood the test of time. Yes, I completely agree with you. Being time tested is great. But you shouldn't try to fit every person into the same mold, force them to fit. You shouldn't. Every person is unique. And that's why, when people came to me asking for something unique, something individual, it was only when I put money at least in second place, ideally in third, somewhere far away, just not thinking about it at all, that I was able to solve the person's problem and understand the most important point. Only when you solve a person's problem, when someone comes to you and you solve their problem, will they pay you gladly. Not just grudgingly, so to speak, but they will pay you with joy. They will be grateful to you. And if needed, they will come back to you again in a few years, when that construction is already in poor condition. He will bring other people to you, you see? He will thank you. He will, as they say, send positive energy out into the universe for you because you helped him, you made his life more comfortable, no matter how. Maybe you painted a picture for him, maybe you composed music, maybe you took great photos of him, somewhere out in nature. Everyone does their own thing. I work in the field of dentistry, but now I'm trying to move into a different area for myself, specifically to help. To help people like me, to explain, to assist, where to start, how to earn money from your hobby, from your work, from what you love to do, so that you can finally quit your job, so that you can finally live for yourself, do what you love, and earn money from it. Because when you do what you love and you help people through the work you enjoy, people feel it, you know? They will be grateful to you. People will appreciate you for helping them solve their problems, their challenges, to be continued. And your approach will be much better than that of other companies or other people who work just for the money. You see what I'm getting at, right? Because for you, money won't be the top priority. Money will be at least in second or third place for you. And your first priority will be the desire to help people.